Aries, I hadn't even finished shuffling yet. So the spirit must be telling me that I need to get on with it. Maybe I'm going too slow. Aries energy. Welcome in, Aries. Welcome in. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all come on in. Thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate your support. Alright, Aries energy. Aries, we're going to start off with the declare and decree deck, okay? Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest, okay? Do not try to make messages fit. There's no need. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not for you at this time. If you can't relate to it in any kind of way, it's simply just not for you, and that's okay. There will be other messages to come. Aries energy. Aries energy, okay? I hope everybody's doing well, Aries. Declare and decree. Let's see what possible energies need to be cleared from your energy, okay? And you have all energy. Let's see what possible blockages, okay? Energies, blockages. Okay, so let's see what possible blockages there could be, okay? All energy that blocks my spiritual gifts and insight are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All energy that blocks my spiritual gifts and insight. Aries, you would want to write that down, okay? And set fire to it. You write it down to make it real. You write it down to set your intention. The purpose is to set the intention to release this negative energy, right, of any blockages that could possibly be blocking your spiritual gifts and insights, right? Those blockages are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write it down and you would burn it, okay? If you have not been to this channel before, it's your first time, welcome in, Aries energy. If you were drawn in by the title, there may be something here for you, okay? But this is positive rituals that I do, that I practice, that works for me, so I share it on my channel, and I will continue to share it on my channel because I've learned that it's very necessary, okay? And this is spiritual, all right? All demonic forces within my energy are destroyed in spirit and in flesh, okay, Aries? All demonic forces within my energy are destroyed in spirit and in flesh, okay? Because people have to understand when it comes to the spirit world, that's not something you can see with the natural eye, right? But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You have spirits around you all the time. You have people around you all the time, don't you? Okay? And those spirits reside, whether they're good spirits or bad spirits. Let's just keep it straight and simple and down to the point. Whether it's a good spirit or a bad spirit, we are surrounded by spirits all the time. And that's why it is necessary to do positive rituals as such to keep your energy clear, to help to keep you protected. Because the spiritual part of you is just as important as this physical part of you, believe it or not. All right, Aries, energies are fluid. Again, only take what resonates with you. General messages here. It will not and cannot resonate with everybody. That's impossible because it's general, not personal. All right, Aries energy. Okay. Could be taking action on something. You could be making moves right now, Aries. You could literally be moving residents. Okay. Let's see. Aries energy. What do we have for Aries? Aries energy. What do we have for Aries? Be careful of anyone try to manipulate. Aries, be careful of any manipulative type of energies. People being envious, trying to compete with you, trying to one-up you. All right? Pay attention to that. Do not participate. Okay? Because you, my dear, male or female, you could be heading in a whole new direction of life. All right? Which is better suited for you. For whoever this may be resonating with. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Strength. Six of Cups. Six of Swords. I told you, somebody moving and moving on. Four of Swords. The King of Wands. The Wheel. And the Emperor. So you're showing up here in the future energy, Aries. very much in control, very disciplined. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. There's something you may have learned. I feel like some of you may have even learned to slow down a little, because Aries is very action oriented, have a lot of energy, and be on the move, be making things happen, right? So with the 4 of Swords, I feel like there was some healing that took place for you. There was some introspection that took place for you. You may have started to learn to meditate. You may have started to learn to listen to different frequencies, that match your energy. You may be learning about frequencies. You could be learning about some kind of healing. You could be learning about meditation, okay? It could be something new that you're doing, far as slowing your energy down, maybe even deciding, I've worked and I've worked and I've worked and I've been overworking, and you've been overworking, and you need to take some rest, and you need to take some healing. Some of you need to be taking you some vitamins. You need to make sure you're staying hydrated. Get your vitamins in, guys, okay? It's very important that you stay hydrated. Get your fruits in. The fruits that you can find that are not biochemically made, it's out there, but it's not easy to find. Find you some outside flea markets. You need you some flea markets, okay? But yes, there's an energy of even detox, cleansing, wanting to cleanse, wanting to detox, wanting something new, wanting something fresh. An energy of innocence as well. But the innocence is you enjoying life. The innocence is you not giving to. The energy is you, not allowing yourself to be burdened, not allowing yourself to be worried about everything. Tired of worrying about everything. I don't want to worry about that. Let me handle this and let me handle that. You make sure you handle your business. You go day to day with your routine. You make sure things are in order or things are in place. Whatever needs to be done, you try to stay on top of those things, right? But for some reason, Aries, sometimes you forget to rest. Sometimes you may even forget to eat, okay, because you're on the move, all right? And there's things that you may be learning. You could be learning a new hobby, right? Like I said, you could be learning more about spirituality, but you're also taking introspection on self. It's like a self-evaluation, right? And I feel like you're having a lot of strength to move forward, is what I feel. Aries, also, there's a new cycle beginning for you. And this new cycle could probably be a little bit unpredictable, should I say. It could probably be a little bit unpredictable because with your optimistic type of energy, like, you be on the move, you get things done, you work hard, right? But with this 6 of Cups and the Wheel, it's as if even though you're starting a new cycle of life, and even though you're well deserved of this new cycle of life, and you are aware of that, and there's things you've already closed out with different people. You may have already closed relationships out that didn't work. People that didn't work, family, friends, co-workers, ex-lovers, things that didn't work for you. These are things you probably already detached from and cut that stuff out. And these are the things in which you closed the door on, which also made room for the new, right? New start, new cycle, new beginning, right? But the unpredictable part is people trying to come back from the past. The unpredictable part is that even though you could be like manifesting new life, you could still have people that could be trying to hold on to you, trying to spark up conversation with you, trying to find out more about you, even paying attention to you, even watching, okay? This is the energies that you could be drawing in because of something different that you're doing, a new energy that you've taken on, or something new that you're learning or beginning to learn. Whatever it is, it's making you pay more attention to self. It's drawing you more to your innermost being, right? The energy of you, not just the inner boy or the inner little girl or the inner, child. It's that energy, like a OG type of spirit. It's that energy about you, right? It's things that you're learning. And I feel like you're taking to these things that you may even learn to enjoy. And that's where that childlike energy comes in too, because it helps you to create, it helps you to think differently, it helps you to imagine, it helps you to, it feels good. It's a good energy of even just imagination. A good energy, because that imagination energy, that childlike energy, it puts you in a high vibration. Okay? That's an energy that elevates your vibration like love, like unconditional love type of energy when you're dealing with that innocence, the childlike energy. But it's also an energy of creating and getting things moving, being excited about new beginnings, being excited about learning. Okay, but I feel like you're moving on, Six of Swords. You're moving on, so be careful of the illusion of um, people from the past, the energy, even energies that you may feel intuitively, that you may feel energetically, that you may feel in your solar plexus, even in your root chakra, your sacral chakra. Energies flow, right? And Aries, I feel like you're sensitive to energies. You're the baby of the zodiac. So I feel like you're sensitive to the energies. And it's not just because of that, it's because of your intellect. You know, Aries, fire, very, very how can I say, passionate. There's a depth to you. There's a deepness, kind of like a Pisces energy. There's a depth to you. There's an innocence to you, but there's also a lot of intellect, right? And people enjoy that about you, the fiery part of you, right? And I feel like that's an energy that you're using to be strong. It's also an energy that helps you move forward, take action. Now, you could also have, like I said, the unpredictable part is people trying to come back towards you or send energy back towards you that is from your past. Okay, past life soulmates, past life lovers, even those who don't mean you any good. There is a King of Wands here, and we're going to see why he is here. There's also the Emperor here, but I feel like that is your energy. I feel like the fire is you, the elevation of you, the strength of you, and the resilience, right? You not giving up on things or not giving up on yourself, or just moving in your strength, being strong. Okay? And that's what I like about it too. Like the childlike energy along with your strength is just saying there's nothing I can't do. I can do anything. I can go anywhere. I can build anything. I can have anything, right? Because you also work hard. So it's like you know how to balance out the childlike energy along with that adult thing, right? Because I work hard, I get to play hard. I can have what I want. I don't have to limit myself. I can go buy what I want. I can do this. I can do that. I can go here. I can take this vacation. I can do that. I can get this unit. I can buy, because you've worked for it. So we did say that there's some unpredictable energy though, right, Aries? And that's the next card coming out, the double energy. Lovers there. Okay? Devil. And see, that's because you're doing something. That energy you're carrying, you're doing something new. You're learning. And it's like your attention is not just on work or whatever, right? Your daily routine. Your attention is on you. You're more than likely you're nurturing yourself. Some of you have started detoxing and drinking different herbal teas. Some of you are more into herbal things, more into natural things, natural makeups or natural body lotions, body wash, natural shampoos, toothpaste, more things that are of natural essence, natural ingredients. You're getting more into that, which it really does the body good, starting from within, right? Because healing, that's where it starts, from within. So with that devil energy, because you are in that energy of even creating and healing and learning, you have folks who want to interrupt. That devil energy want to interrupt. Okay? Let's see. You have the Four of Pentacles coming out as well, Aries. Then you have the Nine of Cups. You have the Tower. You have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. You have the High Priestess. I did say Pisces energy earlier. I love when the energies line up. I like that. That helps a lot. Thank you, Most High Mother and Father. I love when the energies line up. Pisces energy is here. You know that the cycle is over in many areas of your life. You have closed out many cycles, and you know you needed to. You did that. Now you are free to move on. Now you're free to move forward. And you got folks that want to keep you stuck. You got folks that want to keep you trapped because they don't want to see you elevate. You could be making more money than them. You could be healing better than them. Heck, you could even be physically looking better than them. You could be more physically fit than them. You could work harder than them. Your work ethic and points at work could be better than theirs or whatever. And it's people that would they would be envious of that. They would be jealous of that, right? And not want to see you elevate. That's that devil energy. Like I said, whether it's the workplace, whether it's lovers, ex-lovers, family members, so-called friends, it doesn't matter. We're not categorizing any of it. You know about this low vibrational energy. Okay, with this high priestess energy, you know that whatever was toxic, you knew you needed to either detach from it and release it. I feel like that's what you have done, and now that unpredictable energy is trying to intervene. But boy, they're gonna have a rude awakening, Aries. You got some people not expecting for you to make moves. It's certain moves that you making. It's gonna make some folks pissed off. Like they gonna be mad. Some of them gonna be confused, right? Some people gonna even be hurt about it. They not gonna tell you, but they gonna be in the Three of Swords energy behind it. They gonna be in the Nine of Swords energy behind it. Trying to. Some people even might be trying to project on you because of how they're feeling, their insecurities, because of the moves you're making. But I feel like you want something fresh, you want something new, and you're going after it. So that tower is intervention, is spiritual intervention, right? But it's also a shock to people. You're going to shock people with the moves that you're about to make. They're not going to understand. They're not going to get it. Yeah, you got people that's going to want to communicate with you. Things are going to be happening fast for you. Also, a lot of wands, a lot of action is here. You have the Knight of Wands here, the King of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is here along with the Eight of Wands. That's a lot of fire. Like I said, taking action. Now, some of you could be dealing with a King of Wands in your energy who wants to come back in and keep you stuck. Okay? Now, somebody could be feeling stuck behind you as well. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You have the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This is a stuck energy. Now, I don't know if this person want to be one of the ones to try to keep you stuck, or this is their energy. They're feeling stuck, okay? It could go either way. We're going to see, okay? But things are happening quickly. Folks going to want to communicate. Their communication may not be so good. Then you may have some people that may try to talk you out of whatever your plans are, whatever you're choosing to do. Okay, so that's that unpredictable energy. Okay? Then you have the Sun. It's your success. I told you, that's that childlike energy. Action. Going after it. Okay, some of you, male or female, you're dealing with a baby's father or a baby's mother who don't want to let you go. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you successful. They want to be the ones to hold you back. They want to be the ones to keep you trapped and hold you down. They want to take. The more you come up, the more they'd like to pull the rug from up under you. You got 8 swords here. Within that 8 swords is the 5 of swords. Within that 8 swords is the 7 of swords. Within that 8 swords is the 3 of swords. Come on, people. Pay attention. Pay attention to people's intentions. You are the sun. And somebody's going to be exposed with this sun. And when they get exposed, if they haven't been already, their true colors because of the decisions you're making, that's going to probably even shock you. But it's going to definitely shock them. But it's going to expose their true colors with the sun being here. That's the light. But there's the child. There go that child on that horse too. There's the innocence. There's the innocence of creativity. There's that energy. of I can go wherever I need to go, want to go. I can do this because I earned it. I worked for it. There's that energy, that childlike energy, that freedom, that creativity, that I can do it. I can do it. I can do it on my own. I can have it. I can go there. I can build that. Because children, you can't tell children what they can't do. A kid, they can do anything. They think they Spider-Man and Batman and Wonder Woman, male or female, it doesn't matter. Children's energy is very sacred and important because of it being so pure. But if it's used the right way, in the right way, it can produce creativity. It can produce a light energy. It can even produce more love. It can produce a lot of things of positive nature, positive energy, because the energy is so light and it matches the vibration of the universe. It matches that highness. It's very high. A child's energy is very high because it's nothing that they don't think they can do. I almost thought I had the food card out here. But that childlike energy is very imaginative, right? It can see all kind of things. Children are very highly imaginative, okay? And so people mistake you for naive because of this energy. And it's not that you're naive. It's just that you are aware. You are in the knowing, Pisces energy. You're not naive, but you let people think what they want. You don't waste time trying to explain. You let them think. You think I'm dumb. You think I don't see you. You think I'm naive. You think I don't understand what you just said. You think I don't understand the move you just make. You don't think that I know that you're not for me. You don't think that I know that you don't trust me and I know I can't trust you. But the only reason why you don't trust me is because you're insecure in the things you have done. You're the insecure one and the things you have done. So you're insecure and you're projecting upon me. You don't think I see that you're projecting upon me? That's your energy, Aries. It's an energy of naivety, a little naive and childlike, but it's like you have control over that energy. You know how to use that energy. You know when to be in it and when not to be. Right? You know how to alchemize it. You know how to adjust it. You know when it's useful. You know when it feels good, when it doesn't, when I can use it, when I shouldn't, who I can be like this around, and who I need to hold my energy back from. Being in the knowing, Pisces energy, but also having discipline with it, having control with it, and using it for the right reasons and not for the wrong reasons. Okay? So this devil energy will continue to be exposed. This is something that you're going to go away from, Six of Swords energy, but they're going to try to hold on to you because of what? Because of your light, because of your resilience, because of your strength, because of your work ethic, right? Because of your honesty, because you're a genuine person. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Aries is perfect. Nobody's perfect. But one thing about Aries believes in making progress, right? But Aries has to have the patience to go through the process as well. Okay, so I feel like with the sun, there's a lot of happiness for you and success that folks may not want to see you with. That's the number 19. 9 and 1 breaks down to a 10. 10 is still the number 1. That is new beginnings. There's more beginnings for you, Aries. Okay? Yeah. Now, you may be balancing things out like finances or, something like that. Balancing out even your plans or, whatever it is that you do on your daily routine, you gain balance. But this is also a card of juggling too. So be careful of this King of Wands energy that I'm picking up on, along with this Devil energy that could possibly try to come back into your energy. That's that unpredictableness, right? But yet, even though they're trying to come back, they just coming back for the wrong reasons. For some of you, it's status. But you don't trust them anyway. You don't trust them. You've been through so many different trials, tribulations. I feel like you have overcome a lot of battles. I feel like you've overcome a lot of heartache too. But I feel like you've also learned a lot of lessons. You've learned. That's what that Page of Pentacles is about too, with the Four of Swords. You have learned your lessons. No need to repeat. You know not to repeat no cycles. That's a no-no. We don't repeat, especially negative cycles that are not for our highest good. Okay? You're not going to repeat that. You're going to do away with it. You're going to move away with it. And you're going to cut things, people out, situations, jobs even, that no longer serve you. Some of you may even be coming into your own income some kind of way. You may even be getting new business or something started and off the ground some kind of way. It will work out in your favor because of the energy that you are in, because of how you've changed your perspective. Opportunities and resources from all four corners of the earth. Yes, it is. Material gain. And that's why that unpredictable energy is trying to show up too. Because some of you may have had some kind of a loss in the past. And what you have done with the Two of Pentacles, you've regained your balance. You've regained your finances as well. And it's drawing people to you. Even people that shouldn't be in your energy. And it's because, and I don't mean to say it like as if your energy is bad. It's just that your energy is so heightened till you draw in negative and positive. You draw in both. Okay? And that's why you have to be very mindful of how you allow, should I say, allow people, even especially people from your past, okay? And some of you are dealing with someone or even more than one person who may be trying to come back into your energy. And it's gonna be very unpredictable, but I feel like you'll be ready. You'll know how to handle it. With that Emperor energy there, with the Nine of Wands, you'll know how to handle it. Some of you could be dealing with a like fire sign or air sign. Possible water sign too. Take it how it resonates, okay? Three of Cups is coming out because this person is all about third-party energy, and they're very selfish as well. They just want to keep you stuck. Somebody's coming back because of your status. If you were not good doing so well financially in the past, and you've come up and balanced yourself financially, that's the only reason why this person's trying to come back. I don't care if you do have kids with this person. It could be your baby's mama. It could be your baby's daddy. They're only trying to come back because of your status. What you doing? Cutting them out. That's what you're doing. You cutting them out. You telling them to come correct. Some of you may have had to put a restraining order on someone, and if you did, that person hard-headed as hell. They're going to still try to come back around again. And you may have to call, you may have to call them folks. Everybody know what we're talking about, right? This is an authority figure type of energy. King of Swords, right? This could be someone from the military, police officer, whatever. Mostly, it's someone of authority. It's someone of discipline and logical thinking, okay? And I feel like you're thinking logically too, because you know who to let in your energy and who not to let in your energy. But you are balanced. I feel like you're balanced with your feminine and masculine. I feel like if you're not, you will be, because that's a part of you moving away, coming into balance, okay? Because once you feel balanced from within, that'll show up outside of you as well. Aries energy, okay? I told you, this person wants you to feel burdened, okay? I feel like this came out in the last reading for, I think that was Pisces. Folks want you to be burdened down with what? Their cares, their issues. It's all about them. But what about you? You're dropping them burdens. That's what you're doing. You're dropping them, Aries. Drop it like it's hot. You're dropping them like it's hot. You're dropping them burdens. Because why? You're going to work with like-minded people. Some of you are going to be getting a new job somewhere, or you apply for something new with concerning work, you will get it. Even if you're deciding to leave a regular corporate job and start your own business, you're going to be able to do just that. There is an energy of expansion here. With the wheel being here, is that the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. You got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Ace of Pentacles. That's an ace, okay? That is prosperity, opportunities. So pay attention to your opportunities, working with like-minded people, people who are honest, who are about getting things done, not keeping secrets, lying and playing mind games and trying to one up and compete and, do things behind your back and you don't know what's going on. You don't have time for all that. Okay? So you're going to be expanding here, Aries. Expansion. Okay? And somebody's going to be very shocked about your come up as well when you do expand. They're going to wonder, how did you do it? Who helped you? Nobody but the Most High in your spiritual team. But people are going to be thinking negative. The devil card there, yeah, they're going to think negative. And they're going to have negative things to say. But you know how it goes. It doesn't matter if you do good or bad. People are always going to have something to say, right? So your next card coming out, bottom of the deck, is the Three of Wands. I told you, you're expanding. Your ships are coming in elsewhere and you know it. And this is what you're waiting for. You could be strategically planning on how to move, where to move, and whatever else you need to do. I feel like you're making those particular plans and you're waiting for the right time to do so. Okay? Yeah, taking action. Okay? King and Queen of Wands. Now, some of you could have been dealing with somebody who you thought matched you on a very high vibrational energy, and you may have mistaken that energy for high vibration, but it was actually devil energy. You may have somebody who likes to shapeshift with you. One minute they act this way, the next minute they that way. They could have a little bipolar on them. I don't know. And no shade to nobody that deals with bipolar or anybody that deals with any type of ADHD, or, they have issues with keeping up with their different personalities. It's a lot of things that people deal with. So no shade to anyone, okay? But you could be dealing with someone who's a little bit moody, and they may have bipolar. But this is someone that looks like they try to mirror your energy to you. Excuse me. But that's what I mean by unpredictable. You never know what to expect from this person that you could be dealing with. It could also be a Capricorn, okay, that you're dealing with. Take it how it resonate. Like fire sign, Capricorn, water sign. Take it how it resonate. But this is a person you probably felt like was a counterpart or something like that, because you have the King and Queen of Wands out here, the King and Queen of Swords. Okay? You could have very well thought this person and you were meant to be. That's not so. I think that has changed. But I believe you're just taking action as well. And you're just cutting things out. You're detaching. If it doesn't serve you, you're releasing. You're letting go. You're not holding on to anything or anyone. You are investing in yourself. And your fruits, you are going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And here you are, Empress energy. So some of you are dealing with a possible toxic lover, possible, that did match your energy in many ways, and they were unpredictable. That's something you probably thought this person was for you, only to find out this was somebody who was actually the damn devil. Okay? Is what it is, because you got a lot of healing going on back here with the Four of Swords. You took action to heal yourself. You took action even to learn how to heal, or learn how to do something different that was more beneficial to your well-being. Okay? So this could have very well been. Now, you could be having someone coming in that will match you on this level of Emperor and Empress, but I do believe it is you. It is you solely balancing out your feminine and masculine energies. Okay? And you could have very well, you are a fire sign, you're Aries, you could have been dealing with the fire sign, that King of Wands. And this threw you into this Queen of Swords energy dealing with this person. And you pretty much cut them out. Now, there could have been a lot of arguing and fighting with this person as well. Somebody that likes drama, loves drama. And that's pretty much what you had a problem detaching from or coming away from. Okay? Just a second, Aries. Okay, Aries, I feel like this is all you. Taking action, detaching, cutting things out, cutting people out, situations, all you. New energy, going in a new direction. And like I said, you have somebody who's trying to mirror. It's like a game they play, in other words. Okay? Somebody who loves to love bomb. Everything is about sexual energy with them. Okay? And when they love bomb you and they tell you them sweet nothings and they pretend like they on your level when they really not, or they pretend that they for you and they want to build with you and this is what they want and they sell you this dream, this is what it ends up being. Three of Swords energy. And that, my dear, that, my sir, we're doing away with, male or female. And it's you. It's you that has to see it. It's you that has to make sure you make the right decision for you. Choose your battles wisely. The Three of Swords and the Two of Swords is Five of Swords energy. Envy. Self-sabotage. Right? Competition. Manipulation. Lies. Gaslight. One up. Just want to make you feel like you ain't spit. Want you to feel low, want you to feel down, want you to feel defeated, want you to feel counted out. I don't know who you dealing with, but one of them signs I called out, yeah, need to get rid of that nothing. You could have children with this person, male or female. There definitely could be children involved here. And this is somebody who don't want to grow up. They don't feel like they need to. Aries, you may have also overgiven to this person as well. This person didn't mind betraying you either, because you got the Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, then you have the Five of Swords, bottom of the deck. That's 10 swords. That's not only an ending, but it's also betrayal. And that's the truth. Okay? And this person could also be low-key obsessed with you as well, because they are definitely watching you, and they are definitely in regret, whatever they done. They're regretting what they've done. And some of them feel kind of stupid, because maybe, Aries, just maybe, you're dealing with some toxic lover or another who chose someone else over you and thought that green grass over there was real. They found out that grass was fake as hell. Okay? And now they got to sit in it. They got to sit in it while you heal. Yes. While Aries heals. Okay? So I feel like you're just balancing out your energies here. Very good balance too. Very good grounding. I feel like you're very grounded. With this King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Emperor, Empress energy, I feel like it's you. This is all you being balanced. This is all you being grounded. Okay? And I think this is very good energy. Very good energy. You being grounded and moving along. Yeah. See, remember, Aries, and you have spiritual gifts too. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay? Remember, spiritual gifts and insight. Huh? Okay? The enemy wants to interrupt that. Demonic spirits. Demonic energy. Right? Come on, we got to tell the truth here. Okay? That's what you're going away from. That's what you're detaching from. Some of y'all may have felt like it was hard to get away from some of this stuff because you had children with people. You had kids with somebody, and it may have been hard to plan. It may have been hard to detach or make decisions. It's all understandable. When you're dealing with a whole family setting, that's not something you just walk away from or make a decision all at once about. Some people do, though. Some people do. No more sleepless nights, Aries. No more insomnia. No more anxiety. Some of you suffer from anxiety. Meditation is good for that. Being quiet. Being quiet and being isolated in your own space sometimes is good. Meditation, being out in nature as well. Okay, Aries? The world comes out next. I just keep pulling the greatest. It's the greatest energy you ever had. It's the greatest energy. That's how I feel. The wheel is out here. You got aces out here. Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? The Sun. Strength. Okay? The Star card shows up. The World card shows up. The Wheel. You are going on a whole new journey, Aries. How about that? You are going on a whole new journey that's about to shock a lot of people. They're not going to believe the decision you make. They're not going to believe, I don't know what it is, how it is for you. Take how it resonates. But you're about to shock a lot of people because somebody's leaving. Let's just say that. Six of Swords is moving towards calmer waters. But I feel like you're moving away from stress, anxieties, people who like to cause you stress and anxieties on purpose. People you have children with who are maybe possibly younger than you. That's just not mature mentally. Okay? That energy is something that you've resided in a long time because there's been a lot of repeated cycles of this. This is repetitive energy. And finally, you're doing away with that. Finally, you're cutting people out. Finally, you're making people come correct. And it's starting with your energy. And when I say your energy, notice, energy. It starts from within. When you start being honest with yourself, Ace of Swords. When you start seeing things from a different perspective, Four of Swords. When you take off the rose-colored glasses, Two of Swords, right? Things begin to change. You won't change, you got to do something different. And Aries, I think that's what you're doing. And you got a whole nother journey you're about to approach. And people are just not going to understand the move that you're making. But guess what? That's not your problem. Aries, I hope someone said that can help you move forward. Overall, I hope the messages made sense for you. And I hope they resonated for you as well. New beginnings, Aries. New life. How about that? And it's possible you could have a counterpart. It's possible that you can draw in love because you're loving yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're tending to yourself. You're healing with yourself. You're allowing yourself to heal, to see, to understand, to accept, right? What's no longer working, what's no longer serving. That's enough of this. It ain't worked all this time. It ain't gonna work. You're doing away with it. So be careful. And I believe there's a retrograde coming up I forget how they go, but I believe that it is drawing people in from the past. It is drawing in past energies as well. Even if it's a different face, it could be the same energy. So pay attention to that as well. And until next time, Aries, take care.